watching, waiting. Nothing's changing. And where we're going, the best is nowhere. Melting away, red as the blood that I'm spilling. Well, everyone is trying to feel any change. Every single day would be the same. Twisting down as I look in your eyes. Twisting down as I look in your eyes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, what was that trailer?
With sound, I believe, even this time. Wow.
Is that a trailer with sound? Actual
Nice.
sound?
Let's see if we can get visuals as well.
Let's see.
Well, hello there, guys.
Hey.
Welcome to our little snack bar special
So
layout.
this is like every Dutch favorite place to be.
This is our new office, basically. So,
Yeah.
so we moved our office to like a snack bar, so now we can get frikandel speciaal
Every
like
day,
every
all day, every day. It's helping.
Yeah.
It's definitely helping.
Also, hey, I see you're wearing your special
Bathrobe
outfit.
and a tea.
Yeah. Yeah, no, man. Like Mike, this is what happens, man.
Yeah.
When you're not around, this
New
is
setup,
what happens.
all that.
So I have to give props to Rosie for actually wearing this enemy shirt. I came into the office this morning and I saw he was wearing it. I was like, oh, I totally forgot to bring
Team
my
Enemy.
shirt.
Team
So
Enemy.
that's like I'll be honest, that's a point for
Yeah, definitely.
for Team Enemy.
Point for
there.
Team Enemy.
So
Small introduction, I guess, for the people that are new. So I'm Rosie. Well, I'm Rowan, but people call me Rosie, and I'm fine with that.
This
So
is-
I've learned to live with it, I guess.
This is the actual Rosie.
I'm the actual Rosie. So I'm in charge of all the art for Descenders, and
I am Roel, and I do a lot of game code for Descenders. So I don't really know. Like the plan for today is, I guess we got an hour, maybe a bit more. We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
And then we're gonna be showing some footage of the game. We're gonna be
someone said like 360 controller.
yeah. We're
it's
gonna
not-
also try to watch the chat a bit, but it's quite hectic. So
Yeah, we'll see how
so
that
please
goes.
please forgive us if we miss your messages. I also believe that Mike is in the chat.
Lex is gonna be probably.
Yeah, Lex will
so-
be in the chat, so we'll just be hanging out in the chat, and then we'll be showing the game. We got some special previews. We
Yeah,
got
some giveaways.
maybe. I think
All
we're
the
gonna be like giving
Got
away some action
small
AMGs.
beer. It's not promotional or anything.
No, just like brandless beertjes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess.
Did someone say giveaways?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably start with one and then end up with a lot.
Giving away a million action hankies.
Millions.
So let's see. Is there anything else you want to
Well,
say?
we could
or-
explain a bit about Descenders, I guess, before showing it actually. I guess
Yeah, that's
most
a good
people
idea.
know about it, but so with Descenders, we're trying to create a genuine extreme sports game. It's a biking game. It's downhill biking. And what's key in Descenders is that it's like it's all about the adrenaline you get from actual like extreme sporting. So it's we try to like give actual consequences. So like permadeath, the world is procedural. So every time you do a track, you don't know what's going to happen. So that are the key points, I guess, about Descenders. So it's all about like genuine extreme sports games and trying to like bring that thing back that we had like way back in the days with SSX, Tony Hawk.
Yeah, everyone you talk
Downhill
about,
Domination, like all those games. So we're
everyone
trying
is
to-
like, oh yeah, remember those games? And then now nobody is really making them anymore. So
yeah, true.
So yeah, that's where we come in, hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right.
Yeah.
Shall I just boot it up real quick, see if
Yeah.
everything works?
Yep. Your thing.
I want to skip this. Already gone.
I'll press a key.
All right. So let's see. Oh, that's looking very nice. So. Oh, and then it's not showing up.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
Ah, there we go. Ah, of course. I was like, everything's gonna go wrong. Then again, that's the rage quit quality that you've come to expect
definitely.
of us. So yeah, we're gonna be like, we have the follower alert still turned on from our previous streams, but the amount of viewers is a bit it expanded quite a bit. So if the if the follower alerts become a bit too distracting, please just give us a heads up and we'll see. But I mean, I really enjoy them. I think they're fun, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, you're actually looking at Descenders right now.
Yeah.
This is Descenders.
Right here.
So what you're looking at is like this is the village, I think it says
Yeah,
there.
the village.
Welcome to the village. Hone your skills. So this is basically like some sort of I don't know, like practice area.
Yeah.
Sort of. This is like the sort of community area. So when you finish a run, you sort of end up back here. This is where everybody basically sort of hangs out and kind of sets up for a new run. This is also where you'll be doing the tutorial as well.
Yeah.
So let's see. Put up a little music in the background. Good.
Nice.
Just so we have something in the background.
Yeah. Thanks for following, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for the follows, by the way. That's super cool.
Yep.
So basically, the idea is here. This is sort of like a practice area where there's no consequences, so you can just sort of try stuff out. Because, like Rosie was saying, when you're playing the game, the consequences are very real, right? So it's very very serious. So it's nice that we can actually test some stuff out without having this, huge thing over our heads of maybe losing a ton of reputation.
No, this is definitely a practice area. Yeah, for sure.
So
shall I just go into it?
Yeah, I guess we can show the tutorial for a bit.
Okay.
Does it work, or should I first?
Yeah, you should.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, there. I'm on a bike. I can press the right trigger to accelerate, so I'm gonna do that. So this is basically the first thing you'll see after you you go into the game. So it's actually basically a tutorial that's gonna show you how to steer, how to brake, all the ins and outs of the game. But to be fair though, there's at first it seems like there's only a few buttons to play with, but there's a lot of depth with the subtlety that comes for it. So now I'm gonna try different. So at first I was getting used to the steering, and now I'm gonna bomb this hill. And I can get into an attack stance, which is I'm leaning down on the bike, so I get more control about the steering. So it's a bit more subtle steering, so I can definitely go through the rocks pretty easy and slip into the finish right there. So now I'm gonna try to do some skids, which basically flatten your bike out to get really sharp turns, as you can see. With this I can go for... Ooh, kind of dodged it there. So all this is basically teaching you guys how to play. So bunny hops, if people have played Skate, you're might familiar with the way to do bunny hops. It's basically an ollie in Skate. I'm gonna right trigger it down and hopping it up. That's the bunny hop. So now I'm trying to be proper enemy and going for those really nice
trick. Nice little backflip.
About 360 right there. Boom. That's what you want.
Someone's asking if a controller is required. I do think the game will definitely be better playable with a controller. I think there's a certain subtlety to the controls that, we're trying to make it controllable properly on the keyboard, but I think there will always be a certain subtlety to the controller which is better, and that's just because of the amount of things you can do. If you look at Action Hank, for example, Action Hank was sort of some people preferred keyboard, some people preferred controller, but the inputs were really simple. This one is a bit more complex in terms of inputs, so I think the way the inputs are set up, I think the controller is what we would say please play with a controller. Definitely. But if you don't have a controller, we're gonna make sure you can play with a keyboard as well.
Yeah, for sure. So I was asked to do a wheelie. Well, I think manual, but I think he meant a wheelie, so I'm wheeling this shit right here. How about a backflip into a front flip? I can also like sweep my bike in air. I got lucky there. Boom.
This beta is playable. Upload everything on Discord. Well, it's
We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah.
We're definitely well on our way to the beta, but it is like there's still a bunch of stuff that is not a problem when we show you the game, but it's definitely a problem when other people play the game.
Yeah.
When there's no one around to sort of say like, oh, you shouldn't go here or you shouldn't press these buttons in a row, stuff like that. So that's like the biggest stuff that we still need to do for the beta, is to just sort of make sure that everything works simple and solid, and then that like the biggest sort of exploits are also fixed, because it wouldn't be fun if people just start and then there's no competition whatsoever, because there's really easy ways to sort of cheat the scoring and stuff.
Dang.
So yeah, like Rosie's showing, this is just sort of the play around.
Yeah, I can just mess around with this.
Yeah, and that's cool because here you can really practice like new crazy tricks or something. Yeah, nice. Nice, man. I see a lot of people like talking about how they're really hyped to play the game, and it's
Cool.
just really weird.
nice.
Like I really appreciate it when you say stuff like that. So
That's cool.
like we can't wait to give it to you guys as well. I think the biggest thing is we want to make sure that it's really good, so that you don't like. We want to make sure that you're not disappointed, right?
Yeah.
Because like we try to set a certain bar,
Yeah.
and now a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's cool! Oh, I can't wait!"
Yeah.
And now we want to make sure that we can achieve the goals that we set for ourselves. That people don't go like, "Oh, well, this is a letdown."
Yeah, it's a shame to rush the beta and then like that it's not like properly fleshed out, and then people say like, I expected more. No, it's better to take like a month extra and then.
Yeah. So
Okay, let's stop this shit.
too bad.
Damn. So, when Rosie do a wheelie, it looked like glitched horses in The Witcher 3. Yeah, that's we took reference from The Witcher 3.
Yeah,
actually.
especially the
Yeah.
glitched horses.
So I wanna show like you can also switch cameras. So also like this one's probably like when people have played Skate, like it's like down to the ground, pretty low, with like a handheld kind of view behind it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. People have been asking us if you can do, for example, this.
First person.
First person is definitely in there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the cameras. We wanted them to be a bit like a racing game camera, so it's not like. It's sort of like up to you which style you prefer. There's some people who really prefer
into
to
the sun.
play it like this. So it's sort of up to you how you want to play the game. Like some people prefer like the further away camera or the closer one. So that's all up to you basically. Like and whenever we show the first person camera, people will be like, oh, so there's gonna be VR support. We don't have any plans about VR support actually, but I guess it's not that hard, so we might try it. But I believe that it also will be like very, like you will get really sick.
Well, the arms are actually like pre-order bonus. So if you pre-order the game, you get arms.
Else it's just gonna be like Rayman style.
No, I saw this VR game called Climb, and it looked like really cool to just have the arms, and then the rest is just you. So I really like that, but maybe I'll add a bit of like a tiny bit of arm in there as well.
Yeah, I think it's also hard to make it look nice if there's arms in there, but
if there's like arms like going through the
Flaming
camera,
through the
and
screen.
that's not nice. So
yeah. I play games to get sick. Nice. Okay, we'll do VR support just for you. Okay.
Yep.
That's great. I saw someone else up there. I was a while ago. Someone asked like if Trials was an inspiration for us. I guess if you know about our previous game, Action Hank, then you might know like that is very much like Trials.
Yeah.
So Trials is most definitely an inspiration for us. Not specifically for this game. I'd say like Skate is a bigger inspiration for this game. So, but yeah, I mean. We're inspired by most just extreme sports games in general, like Skate, SSX, Tony Hawk. I mean, like I played Tony Hawk to death when I was younger. So
oh shit.
So yeah, that's
nice camera.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess there's a million. Also because we're going for more like sort of a roguelike style game flow.
Yeah, flow.
I'd say that
Yeah.
Spelunky is also a huge influence for this game.
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, obviously it's not Spelunky, but oh, so yeah, show the pause screen, dude. Oh,
That's a tough white pass screen, right?
it's a nice main menu.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
Nice.
Which skate game is your favorite? That's hard to say. I like skate. I think all three of them have a very clear like purpose or a very clear thing.
I think I'm dead. Can't reach me. I'm okay.
You're just screwing with me. No, so like Skate 1, you can very clearly see from a lot of the design elements that it's tailored towards skaters themselves. Like when they introduce a new pro, they show this little introduction video, which brand they're riding for. So that's very clearly towards skater, and then like Skate 2 and Skate 3 became more mainstream, so you can see that everything got more mainstream. Like it's a bit bigger, it's a bit more unrealistic, it's a bit crazier. But I think that also has a very specific purpose, and it can also be a lot of fun. So I have a hard time to say which one's my favorite. Then in the end, I think Skate 3 is just the most usable because you can actually like walk around and stuff because you can't in Skate 1. So in that sense, I'd say 3 is my favorite.
Yeah. So at Rage Quit, Tiger asks in the Team Enemy Discord channel, how does it feel to have a Discord full of people interested in supporting you on the game you're developing? Yeah,
It's weird.
Well, it's weird and super cool at the same
Yeah.
time. Like we never had this many people like interested in a game before. Like with Action Egg, there was definitely a bunch of people that really liked it, and we really have a strong community. But like to have stuff exploding from like the first trailer is like insane.
Yeah.
But for me, all the support has been like really great. Like it's really nice to have all these inputs and like to see all these people like genuinely interested in something you're making is just, yeah, that's what you're doing it for, right? So
Also considering the fact that like this is actually the first time we're really showing the game. So I mean the fact that so many people got so hyped about stuff even just from a little trailer, right?
Yeah.
Because like we definitely had some like strong Action Hank community, and a lot of people are still around here for the new game, which is great. Great, thanks for joining us again.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I'm just wondering.
No, it's like you have
Oh,
to
this way.
not see that it's like in your brain. It has-
Immersion.
Yeah.
Immersion.
Oh, the suspension of disbelief is gone. So, but with Action Anchor, it was more like after we launched it on early access, and then with the full launch, we kind of built this community, but not really from when we did the initial trailer. So here it's just crazy from just the initial announcements. How many of you already just like, whoa, yeah, nice, let's do this?
So Super Evil Creeper asked, will we actually be able to jump over a train? And I'll just say stay tuned, I guess.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
This is well, it's actually alpha, I guess.
I'd say it's alpha, yeah.
It's not even beta, no.
Yeah.
Beta.
Beta,
Is it beta, beta, beta? Whatever.
So
It's alpha.
yeah. I mean, I think in terms of like visuals, we're definitely getting there, and the core gameplay is also pretty much solid now. I think there's a lot of sort of outer functions that still need to be done, but you can sort of play the game, right? So it works. So will there be customization of the bike, like every part of the bike in your character? Yes and no, because yeah, you will be able to unlock new outfits and new bikes, but it will, like, I can be pretty sure that it will only be cosmetic, because everything is like so tightly built together that if we start changing with the parameters, then it could be that like the levels don't work anymore. It's a bit like what we had with Action Inc. as well. And also, it's just, I don't know, we like the idea of you start with the skills that you have. That's very much inspired from Skate, actually.
Yeah.
You start with the skills that you have, and you don't need to grind anything to get better. You just need to get like practice yourself. So the stats and the skills that you gain are personal skills, and not like this bar that fills up and
Yeah.
says, oh, you are now, like, your strength is now 200. So
Yeah, true. Yeah. So should we maybe start a session and like tell them what this is all about?
Yeah, I think you can start a session. Wait, let me pause this. You have some actual in-game sounds.
Yeah, shall I just press A and do it? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it,
Have at
man.
it.
Where are we gonna start? We're gonna do Highlands?
Well, I don't know what the rest
The other
is.
ones,
It's
I don't know.
question mark. I
Wow.
have no clue.
Oh, that's really interesting. Are you saying there's going to be more areas to explore?
Yeah, so there's more procedural environments in which you can go through, and Highlands is definitely like the starter area.
Yeah.
But it's not easy.
Yeah.
And later on, it's going to be like harder and harder, and it's going to be like it's tough. I think we've actually like been playing this for quite a while now, from the beginning on, from the prototype on, and to actually get a full session where you don't die and you get all the points. It's like it happened occasionally. It's not definitely. It's not
hard,
a thing we can do.
It's, but it's also cool. You definitely notice that you get better at the game as a whole. So it's the game. When you play the controls, like it's hard to show the controls. I saw someone saying like, "Oh, the bike physics look great." Thank you very much. I put a lot of time and love into that.
True that.
But I think there's also part of the controls that you have to feel it, right? And when you feel it, I really hope that people feel that there is more to it, right? You play it and you're like, oh, this is sort of, I get it, but I also see that there's so much that I could improve. Oh, I believe we're beginning.
Yeah, I pressed A. So do you have a free roam in the game? That's the village is free roam, and maybe we'll add things later on, we'll see. For now, it's just these procedural tracks.
Yeah.
So now it's like generating a track for me, and there it is. So I'm just gonna let this pre-camera do his magic.
So welcome to the Highlands.
So this is the Highlands. This is basically like the first world. So this is like a first like track preview where you can like see what's coming at you, what's gonna be like in store for you. So some people feel like incentivized to actually watch this and see what's coming. Other people are like, okay, I want to just like.
A lot of people just skip it.
I'll expect the unexpected. So.
We have to specifically let it run for you guys because we're just like skip.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Because you see, there's a hay bale on the track. There's a fucking hay bale.
The hay bales, man. The hay bales are gonna wreck you, man. People who played skate, I think, especially with the bunny hop, people who understand how the ollie in skate works, it's just easier. Like you just sort of, you're like, oh, this is like skate, but then on a bike.
Yeah, you get it.
So you have a bit of advantage, I think. But please add a button to speed up the preview. Cool. Yeah, I think also the reason a lot of people are skipping it now is because it takes too much time.
So a few more questions. Is this game about tricks or speed? Well, if you're enemy, it's about tricks. Or if you're kinetic,
if you're team kinetic,
then you're about speed. So there's like multiple playstyles. Like you can go all about tricks, you can go all about speed, and you can even like go off road. There's nothing telling me to stay on the path. But for now, I'm gonna stay on the path because I really enjoy like going through these berms. Maybe later on, either me or Will is gonna go off the path.
Yeah,
we'll see.
It's we definitely want sort of to give the players freedom in the way they play the game, but we want the game to recognize the playstyle that you choose. So basically the three playstyles are tricks or speed or off-road, but we want, I mean, obviously you can do any way you want, but we also want you to be able to get proper score and stuff, right, when you do it. So it's not just like, oh, you just do what you want, like a sandbox kind of thing. We also actually want you to, we want to reward you for the risks that you take, basically.
Yep, definitely. So, so the difference with the village now is that if you look at the like left top bottom, am I pointing towards it?
No,
there. Like, I got it right. Yeah, there. Okay, that's my health. So I have 4 bars of health, and with each crash or with each bail, I'm gonna lose health. And that's the permanent thing. Well, we'll see if I make it, but.
Yeah, that's the big difference, I guess, the health. So so while you play it, I'll just explain some of the elements that are on the screen.
Cool. I'm just gonna do some sessions.
So in the top left corner, you see the health bar. Very much work in progress health bar, by the way. I guess a lot of the things you'll be seeing today are still very much work in progress. Then in the top right corner, there's a bonus objective, and that bonus objective is different every level. And when you finish that bonus objective, you can earn health back. So you can basically take a risk, but in return you can earn health. Then, well, in the bottom right, the speedometer, that's sort of obvious. And then in the center bottom, this is like a very important part of the game, and this is all the reputation, basically. and
I just
doing, man?
want to finish.
you always
Oh,
make it.
dang.
So basically, the reputation is sort of like the long-term goal as a player. All right, so you finished the level.
Yeah, I finished.
Nice.
The
So
level.
this is the you didn't lose that much. So before
Yeah,
you
I'm not-
continue,
yeah.
So basically, reputation is what it's all about in the game. So anything you do that takes risk, anything you do that like requires a risk, you'll get rewarded with reputation, right? So when you do flips, or when you go crazy fast, or when you go off road and you just like you near miss a tree or a rock, you get reputation. And reputation is what it's all about in the long run. So early on, you're more about, the score is like sort of secondary. You're trying to just not screw up and die all the time. But as you get more and more reputation, you'll start to figure out that this is actually what the game is about. Because in order to get sponsored by one of the 3 teams and in order to progress, you need more and more reputation. And this is where it gets tricky, because once you have more reputation, when you start falling, you'll start losing more as well. So like now he fell once and he lost like 3 reputation.
Because I didn't have much.
That's penis, right?
Yeah.
So, but then once you have like 1,000 or like 1 million reputation, every bill is gonna cost you thousands of reputation. It's like a percentage basically.
Yeah, it's percentage based.
So that's where it gets really tricky, because as you get further and further, it's gonna get crazier and crazier.
It's gonna get scary.
Every bill is gonna be a huge impact. So you're just trying to keep it together and not fuck up.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Shall I continue so you can
Yes.
explain the next part of the game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's press A.
All right, so welcome to the world map. I think
World map, yeah, world map.
this is still very much work in progress, like everything else. Still gonna do a lot with this before the beta, but the idea is that as you progress through this world, which is Highlands, which is the one we're gonna be showing today, you're gonna try and reach the boss jump, which is all the way at the end. I think you can hover the boss jump actually. So that's basically where we're trying to go.
Yep.
That one has a really crazy boss jump, which might have something to do with the train that was mentioned earlier.
Who knows?
Maybe or maybe not.
Secrets.
Who knows?
Secrets.
So and now because we unlocked the first level, we can choose 3 new levels. So it's basically sort of a map, and you can choose what kind of level you want to do next. So the game will tell you like, oh, I got this level, which is like very steep. I got this level, which has a lot of stunts. And then you can choose what you prefer, basically.
So I'm gonna go for steep curves because it's the most
that
intense
sounds
one.
like a good idea.
Yeah.
I also saw a couple of people asking questions about multiplayer. We have a lot of ideas on multiplayer, but like, let's just not confirm anything right now.
Yeah, that's best. Yeah.
So we will have to see how that goes. Like I can confirm to you that the beta will not have any kind of multiplayer in there. And then as far as like what the rest of the game has in store, we're still trying to figure things out. The biggest thing here is that like multiplayer is a huge risk and a huge technical like. It takes a lot of time, and we are a very small team.
Yeah.
But I do understand like that is something really cool. So it's definitely something we have in our mind.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna see what's going on for me here.
Hey Bill! Hey Bill! There's more hey Bills! Hey Bill! Let's not pull a no man's hype. Yeah, we just want to make sure that we can deliver whatever we promise to you. So
Yeah, definitely.
We're not promising anything now. How big is the team? The team is actually.
You can keep. I'm gonna. I just.
Yeah, you're playing.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'll do the talking. You do the play. We'll switch around.
Yeah, sure.
So, so the team is like five people.
Jesus.
We're also we also work with a lot of external people, right? So internally here we're working with about 5 people, and then obviously we're working with Mike, our publisher. Oh, dude.
I got wrecked.
Oh, you got 1 health left.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
This
scary.
is crazy. So, hey Bill, hey Bill. So yeah, No More Robots. That's Mike. That's our publisher. So we're working together with him, and
Okay,
it's been a
let's
blast.
do this.
So,
That was so
nice. Yeah, that's awesome. And then we're working together with Power Up Audio, doing the sound effects. They also did sound effects for Action Hank, and we had a great time working with them. And they've been going out into the woods recording bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
We don't have anything of that implemented yet, but it will be later.
Front flip.
But they're making some really cool stuff. Oh, you're just doing the bonus objective to make sure.
I need help.
Nice.
All right. I got some rep. Lost a bit. You gotta help. Good.
Nice, you got a new health. Nice, you got 1,000 rep. Hey, I think 1,000 rep means that when you finish now, you can choose a team.
Team, not a theme.
I don't think the sound effects will be in the beta yet. So for the beta, you'll probably have to do with our temporary sound effects, which is like freesound.org, and it's not great. And I think there's also some voice samples from Action Hank still, so you might recognize Cedar's voice going like, "All right, oh yeah, woo, radical." Nice. Yeah, I don't know, maybe just do another level, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, this is again like, so now he has more options to choose. So either he can do stunty, full stunty. What are the other options that you have? Hill bomb is nice, I really prefer hill bomb, but this one doesn't seem like too strong.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, let's do it, man, let's do it.
Come on.
Don't screw it up. Or, well, I mean,
I could.
it's alright if you screw up.
I can screw it.
It's alright if you get hacked. That's nice.
What happens if you lose all your health?
Okay. Well, we might find that out.
Yeah. If I.
Whoa. Hey, girls!
Yeah, sure. No, keep coming. Is there more coming? No, I'm
Let's
good.
go.
I'm good. Okay.
All right, so this is Rise and Shine, as you maybe saw in the pre-game introduction. So every once in a while, the level is a bit different. Like sometimes it's night, and there's more stuff like that. So something unexpected can happen. So you never really know what you can expect. All right, let's do full enemy. Can you do like maybe double backflip or something?
A double one.
I think you can do double backflip.
I could do a double,
double
on my
backflip.
backflip. Yeah, that's not a
Oh,
double
you
one.
could have made that, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I gotta represent Joe. Jeez,
Nice.
I'm so close.
You're making some good reputation. You got like a 3 times multiplier.
Yeah, but... Oh, this one's cool. Tricky though.
Oh, that's the spine transfer.
Yeah, spine transfer as well. Got all the cool tricks. So this was definitely a tricky level.
Are you going to be using content creators? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you talking about like workshop, like community made content, or are you talking about like YouTubers and live streamers? Because if it's about workshop, I'm not sure right now. If you're talking about YouTubers and live streamers, absolutely, because we loved how that went with Action Hank. Like all the people that were hyped about the game and played the game and streamed the game. And I mean, like live streaming this game is something that is like it's an integral part of how we designed the game.
Yeah,
really.
true.
So for us, this is a really good test as well, because we want to see how the game actually streams, sort of like how it plays to.
Yeah, I'd love
show
to
it
have
on
streamers and YouTubers involved.
Yeah, totally.
Probably not for the beta, I guess, but later on, definitely. When it's ready is a good answer, yeah. So, I just joined the stream. Will there be a more detailed map which we can explore off trail? Well, lucky for you. Gonna do that.
Let's go off-road!
Okay, let's dodge these rocks.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Okay, so now I'm on my last stand.
Alright, so last stand means that if you fall now, you die, which means you get another like reputation hit. And normally when you fall, you get like a 1% hit, but then when you die, or like when you go wrecked basically, you get a 5% reputation
And that hay
hit.
bale's mine.
Are you gonna make it?
Oh, nice.
So early on, like
Let's go to
early
the
on,
forest.
the reputation hit shouldn't be too big. Nice.
Yeah,
dude.
it was nice, right?
But once you get further on, like like 5% is really like a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine like you've been like farming till like 100,000 rep, and then just losing 5,000 rep in one, in one bill. It's just
Okay.
too much.
Let's
All
see.
of me like skate. Like yeah, I mean the builds are a bit simple right now. They're just sort of functional, but I'd love if the builds are a bit more creative as well.
Where's the finish?
Finish is on the left.
Oh, fuck.
Nice. There you go, man.
I screwed up.
Heck, mate.
I'm not an arboreal type guy.
Didn't go off.
I got a new bike.
Nice.
Nice.
Reckless riding style.
Yeah, I was reckless though.
Very
I was
good.
reckless.
Nice.
So I think it's time for like a small secret or a giveaway. I think
Yeah.
we've.
Oh, maybe show the team thing first because that comes after that, right?
Okay, let's
or
do
you,
the
or
team.
you want to do the video first?
No, let's do the team thing first, and then we can do the video.
Right. So
I'm gonna press continue.
So Rosie's wrecked now, but he's gotten more than 1,000 rep. And that means at 1,000 rep, you get to pick your team which you want to ride for. And those of you who are active in the Discord already know what this is. Also, the screen that you're watching it right now is very much work in progress.
True.
So it's gonna have like nicer images to show what the teams are about. But basically, for those who don't know it, there's 3 teams or like sort of factions in the game. One is Team Enemy. Team Enemy.
Enemy.
You have Team Arboreal. So Enemy is all about tricks and stunts. Arboreal is all about going off-road. And Kinetic is all about speed. So you can choose which team you want to ride for. And you have to choose wisely because this is the team that you will be representing basically for the rest of the game. And this is also the team you'll be representing on the leaderboards.
I think since I have the shirt, I'm I can choose,
Enemy.
right? Yeah. Enemy.
Let's go. So Rosie's now riding for Team Enemy, and I think if you go to the customization screen, nice. Oh, you also unlocked a new bike.
Nice, cool bike.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Check it out. Nice spring system already.
Nice. So you can maybe change team later in the game, but it's not really what you're supposed to do. So if you were to change team, that would probably mean you have to start all over, basically. So it's really like when you choose a team, this is really you're gonna go for that team, basically. Yeah. All right, so
I think
nice.
it's time for a nice tiny intermezzo.
We'll do a little intermezzo with music. Here we go.
Maybe you can put on the overlays. Or like the full screen camera.
The full screen camera. We go back to the snack bar.
Hey.
All right, fellas.
So I think we can do a giveaway first for Action Inc. Maybe if No More Robots is ready for that.
Yeah. No more robots. Paging doctor. No more robots.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a tiny beer. Do you want one?
No, I still have some beer.
Oh,
Thanks,
man.
man. So we're gonna do an Action Hank Steam Key giveaway. So for those of you who are not familiar with Action Hank, the characters that you've been seeing running around in the corner of this screen when people are following are Action Hank characters. And Action Hank is our previous game, basically. So that was our first commercial game. And so because Descenders is not done yet, we cannot really give away like Steam keys for that. So if you want, you can win an Action Hank Steam key. And I believe Mike is explaining right now in the chat how you can actually win it. So about like profiles on riders, we're not sure about that yet. We'll still have to see for ourselves because it's only been recently that we actually made it possible to actually sort of like ride for the team and really get reputation and sort of save your reputation. So we really just want to sort of we'll see how that goes, basically. I mean, the whole idea is that you really pick a faction and then you are sort of playing for that faction, but we'll see how it goes actually.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, I see there's a lot of hashtag hanking going on.
In the chat.
So if you type hashtag Hank with an E, that's the Dutch way.
Dutch way of
because
hanking.
we are in a Dutch snack bar, We're going to do
Hey, Hank.
hashtag Hank. This guy is Hank over there.
He's making our snacks.
Well, I see a lot of people are joining.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus.
Hardcore mode like Skate? Not sure. We like the idea of that the game allows you to play in multiple ways, but sort of in an organic way. So instead of you selecting a difficulty option, there's just multiple ways to sort of play the game inherently. Sort of, I mean, if you played Spelunky, then you know that there's a lot of ways you can play the game. There's a lot of sort of challenges you can set for yourself. So we'd like to do it that way instead of sort of these artificial or like arbitrary options. Also, I mean, building different physics models, I think also just is really, really hard. Like it took 3 months to just build this physics model. So I'm not.
A thing we can do is like mess around with the prediction, I guess, to make it easier or less easy. But
Yeah,
we'll see.
potentially,
We'll
yeah.
see. There are ways, but to be honest, the game is already pretty hardcore. And if you really want to go balls deep, you can definitely do that. So
Yeah.
someone wants patatje met?
Patatje met. I see also patatje.
Met tartaar?
Kleine friet met tartaar. Groot friet stoofvlees. Groot friet oorlog. Okay, sorry. We'll keep it English. All right. Not Dutch. Oh God, Mike.
Will there be female player models as well eventually on the road? Actually, like, there's nowhere that it says if it's male or female. So and you're gonna be wearing the helmet all the time anyway. So I think because we have no face or no character customization, I think it's just you, the player. So if you're a female,
it's
then
more
you're
about your outfit, I think.
Yeah, it's more about it.
So the only thing that sort of gives it more character is the fact that he has like these voices now. But we really like to have the option to sort of select voice packs or something. But this is all very early, early stuff. So
the thing is, if we have to do like male, female, all the customization, it's way too much for us as a small team to actually implement.
Yeah, like to build a fully fledged character customizer is insane amounts of work. So we decided to just sort of go with the very like the sort of the simplest way to do it.
Always
because this is already a huge thing because like to make the face bearable to look at is so hard, right?
Yeah.
So we just decided we just keep the helmet on. We just always keep the helmet on, and that way we don't have to make the face. Like that's really the sort of tricks we have to apply as, you know, such a small studio to be able to even make this in like a year or 2 years, right?
So what about a simple level editor? I don't think because of the procedural stuff there's because of the procedural stuff there's not really a way to implement the level editor, and there's like already insane amount of possibilities anyway to actually go at the levels.
It's also hard because we did a level editor for Action Hank, and then that turned out to be very hard. Like it's also like with Action.
Watching, waiting, nothing's changing. Where we're going, the best is nowhere. Melting away, red as the blood that I spill in the rain. Well, if it wasn't for the killing and change, every single day would be the same. Twisting down as I look in your eyes. Twisting down as I look in your eyes. Watching, waiting, nothing's changing. Where we're going, the best is nowhere.
Wow, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, what was that trailer?
With sound, I believe, even this time. Wow.
Is that a trailer with sound? Actual
Nice.
sound?
Let's see if we can get visuals as well.
Let's see.
Well, hello there, guys.
Hey.
Welcome to our little snack bar special
So
layout.
this is like every Dutch favorite place to be.
This is our new office, basically. So,
Yeah.
so we moved our office to like a snack bar. So now we can get free Candel Special
Every day, all day, every day. It's helping.
Yeah.
It's definitely helping.
Also, hey, I see you're wearing your special
Bathrobe
outfit.
and a tea.
Yeah. Yeah, no, man. Like Mike, this is what happens, man.
Yeah.
When you're not around, this
New
is
setup,
what happens.
all that.
So I have to give props to Rosie for actually wearing this enemy shirt. I came into the office this morning and I saw he was wearing it. I was like, I totally forgot to bring
Team
my
Enemy.
shirt.
Team
So
Enemy.
that's like I'll be honest, that's a point for
Yeah, definitely.
for Team Enemy.
Point for
there.
Team Enemy.
So
Small introduction, I guess, for the people that are new. So I'm Rosie. Well, I'm Rowan, but people call me Rosie, and I'm fine with that.
This
So
is-
I've learned to live with it, I guess.
This is the actual Rosie.
I'm the actual Rosie. So I'm in charge of all the art for Descenders. And
I am Roel, and I do a lot of game code for Descenders. So I don't really know. Like the plan for today is, I guess we got an hour, maybe a bit more. We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
And then we're gonna be showing some footage of the game. We're gonna be
someone said like 360 controller.
yeah, we're
It's
gonna
not-
we're gonna also try to watch the chat a bit, but it's quite hectic. So
Yeah, we'll see how
so
that
please
goes.
forgive us if we miss your messages. I also believe that Mike is in the chat.
Lex is gonna be probably.
Yeah, Lex will
so-
be in the chat, so we'll just be hanging out in the chat, and then we'll be showing the game. We got some special previews. We
Yeah,
got
some giveaways.
giveaways maybe. I think
All
we're
the
gonna be like giving
Got
away some action
small
APs.
beer. It's not promotional or anything.
No, just like brandless beertjes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess.
Did someone say giveaways?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Probably start with one and then end up with a lot.
giving away a million action hankies.
Millions.
So let's see. Is there anything else you want to
Well,
say?
we could
or-
explain a bit about Descenders, I guess, before showing it actually. I guess
Yeah, that's
most
a good
people
idea.
know about it, but so with Descenders, we're trying to create a genuine extreme sports game. It's a biking game, it's downhill biking. And what's key in Descenders is that it's like it's all about the adrenaline you get from actual like extreme sporting. So it's we try to like give it actual consequences. So like permadeath, the world is procedural. So every time you do a track, you don't know what's going to happen. So that are the key points, I guess, about Descenders. So it's all about like genuine extreme sports games and trying to like bring that thing back that we had like way back in the days with SSX, Tony Hawk.
Yeah, everyone you talk
Downhill
about.
Domination, like all those games. So we're
Everyone
trying
is
to-
like, oh yeah, remember those games? And then now nobody is really making them anymore. So
yeah, true.
So yeah, that's where we come in, hopefully.
Hopefully.
All right.
Yeah.
Shall I just boot it up real quick, see if
Yeah.
everything works?
Yep. Sure thing.
You might want to skip this. Already gone.
I'll press a key.
All right. So let's see. Oh, that's looking very nice. So. And then it's not showing up.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
Ah, there we go. Ah, of course. I was like, everything's gonna go wrong. Then again, that's the rage quit quality that you've
Yeah,
come to expect. of us.
definitely.
So yeah, we're gonna be like, we have the follower alert still turned on from our previous streams, but the amount of viewers is a bit, it expanded quite a bit. So
It
if the
It did.
if the follower alerts become a bit too distracting, please just give us a heads up and we'll see. But I mean, it's just such a small step from a wheelie to a bail that
Yeah,
it's
it's
kind
pretty
of
small.
risky actually. So yeah, I don't know. Shall I start
Yeah,
a
I
new
think we
session?
can go for a sesh.
Okay, cool. Let's start. So Let's go. Yeah, if you can pause that one. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, we're generating a level now. For those of you who just tuned in, it's a procedural level basically. So we're procedurally generating a track and a world right now. So I'll give you a quick, yeah, that's mine. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So I'll let the preview camera roll. So here's some nice hay bales rolling off a hill. We got some berms. We got some trees. We got some tractors. We got some jumps with my favorite team branding on it.
You like this jump?
There's the on the rocks jump.
It doesn't sound cheesy as well.
No. We're not. We don't like cheesy.
No, we're
stuff.
not cheesy. We're not cringe.
No, we don't do.
We don't do cringe at all. No.
So yeah, this is the track that I'm gonna do. So this basically has been generated on the fly right now, and the idea is that the jumps for those of you who have been watching already, you might start recognizing those jumps, because the idea is that as sort of like in a sort of a roguelike fashion, the idea is that the jumps on the tracks, they are sort of pre-made. So they're sort of like the NPCs that you encounter during a roguelike game. So you can't study the tracks because the track is different every time. But the jumps, however, you can learn the jumps, and then you know, oh, this is what the jump is going to be like. This is
need this speed.
Yeah, especially the speed. That's a really big thing. Like, how fast do I need to be going to complete this? You know, stuff like that. So that's why after a while you'll be able to do this track, even though you've never seen it before, because the biggest risks are the jumps, and you learn the jumps.
Yep, true.
So
will there be more tricks than just the spinning ones? So for now it's all based on momentum, and you can like flatten your bike in air, like
scrubbing or whip
for that. And we were thinking about like adding sort of like skate has like the gestures kind of thing. This is like not decided on yet, but I really love to like do a no-hander or all that kind of stuff like in air with some buttons as well. So I think that would be really nice. So
on the rocks. Okay, that was close.
I was scared.
That was actually kind of close.
Yeah, that was genuine, like But so maybe later. So we're definitely thinking about it. So it's also about tricks, but it's definitely also about like really going through these berms, like catching speed and having at it. So, so I guess because you're seeing highlands now, it's mostly jumps. But once you go into later levels, there's definitely more on the table for you to explore, like actually like really small curves and all that. So.
Every environment is different.
Yeah, every environment. So this is more like a slope style-ish approach, and others are gonna be like way different.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Let's see. Yeah, hill bomb is my style.
Hill bomb kind of guy.
Let's do hill bomb.
Maybe add moving animals as obstacles. Well, you want to kill a cow?
That's actually a cool idea.
It is cool. Yeah.
There are already birds flying in the air, but I think like more alive.
You can kill the birds. You go through them. They all die.
Yeah, you have to.
They just fall down.
Alright, so as you can see, I chose the hill bomb path now, and as you can see from the path now, you see it's like all to the center. It's like basically a straight path down, straight to the finish. So you can see that the track that you choose in the world map really decides what kind of track that you're getting. Oh, nice! I got a castle, the castle mini boss.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, I think there's some hay bales in the distance. Oh, they're gonna fuck me up. Okay, let's go. The hay bales are just the worst.
That's rage quit. Do you have any plans on adding extra environments down the road, such as city riding, possibly riding to the foreign land like China, riding through caves?
Okay, I'm going off-road. Change of plans.
We don't have any specific plans. It's all stuff we're willing to explore, but we'll just have to see. For now, we have the 4 environments. I think city ones are really tricky because it's all procedural, so we have to find a way to do like a whole city procedural.
City,
I guess it's possible, but we'll just have to see how the reception of this game is also gonna be. So
okay, let's go.
This is all maybe, like I can't predict. Right. And weather conditions as well. I'd love to explore that as well. So it might not. Maybe we can see the dragon.
Let's go.
Nice.
All right, so I'm slowly gaining some more reputation, right? Which is steep curves.
Ooh, that's yeah.
Definitely going for steep curves.
Sounds like a good idea.
So as I'm oh look at this load screen message. Oh, you can't see it because we're in front of it. Can you explain about the Discord server?
So we have a Discord server. It's discord.gg/descenders.
Descenders.
What's kind of tricky. /descenders. Yeah. So it's discord/descenders. And it's really cool if you guys are willing to join, help us out, like join the chat, like talk about all your ideas you have. Like we're willing to talk to everyone. We love feedback, and it's just fun to see everyone just hanging around. And
we have community challenges as well, so
that.
you can sort of already get involved with the game. And the community the community is really important to us, right? So we want everyone involved, and we're definitely listening to everything you say.
Yeah.
And because we're just five guys making the game, we don't have we can't build everything, right?
Yeah.
But we are definitely considering everything that you say, just so you know. So
and something that's also important, you can sign in for the beta through the Discord.
Yeah.
Which is also not a little thing.
If you want to join the beta, then you might want to check out the discord.gg/descenders.
So the date of the beta is gonna be pleasantly soon.
Pleasantly soon, as Mike put it earlier.
Yeah.
That's it. That's just it.
That's it. That's all I have to say about it.
Nice.
No, but we're really like we're getting there. As you can see, like we're definitely getting there for you guys to have a ganda. Have a ganda.
At this point, it's more of just about fixing up like weird exploits and bugs.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can see, the game just works, right? So it's more about fixing stuff rather than actually
Definitely
building.
exploits, because if you can get a lot of reputation by doing exploits, the game breaks.
Yeah.
So we need to fix
really,
that. That's
fun, right?
that's definitely something we need to fix.
All right.
So I got another question. If we were like, if players could like change tension on the bikes and all that, because the physics system is so like handcrafted. Like it's really hard to do that stuff that would change physics, because everything is catered towards this experience. And if you're gonna mess around with those variables, it's gonna be tricky. I think it's just gonna feel wrong. So maybe cosmetic. I'm not sure, but. So you can definitely like change skins. Nice, Bill. So you can definitely like get different bikes and skins, but to actually like change physics and all that, I don't think that's a good idea, because like everything's so handcrafted. So like we're trying to make like the physics system for you to work. So
what? The beta starts tomorrow, Mike. What?
oh shit. That's scary.
Mike, don't do this, man.
Let's not do this.
Alright, so I need to get a top speed of 65.
And stream and get to work. Yeah, okay.
Alright, we have to stop streaming now and finish this fucking game.
I thought Mike was no more robots. Now we're becoming like way more robots.
Oh shit!
Yeah, slide.
Okay. Alright, so
Trying a bit of trials.
so now like we've mainly been showing this how to follow the path, right? But there's this whole world you can explore, so nobody tells you to stay on the path, right? Like I'm not forcing you to follow the path. You just have to get to the finish. And the thing is, I have to get a top speed of 65 as my bonus objective. So I think I can actually have a better chance to complete it if I go off-road. So now I'm just sort of like going my own path. And I'm gonna bomb this hill.
Off-road is scary though.
Here we go! And
you
now
got
I
the
just
bonus
gotta
one.
dodge the rocks!
You gotta stay alive!
Okay. Oh, that was nice. I only lost 1 health.
That was okay actually.
Normally when you go faster, you lose more health. But I just managed to break enough. But let's get this go on the road. Yeah, there's so much more rocks. Like a week ago, there weren't that many rocks. So
But then I heard we were gonna stream, and I just wanna your ass.
like when you go off road, it was a bit easy earlier. It was a bit easy to go off road in Highlands, maybe a bit too easy. So we added a bit more rocks. So now it's a pain in the ass.
Can we expect chopper drop at the
No! Did you see what happened?
Bill. Nice, Bill.
There was just a rock hidden in the bushes.
Can we expect chopper drop at the top of a mountain? He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Dude, you have
Little
no idea.
mind reader.
Like, you know what's going on here.
Okay,
will the
I have one
off-road
health.
option have more hills, bumps, randomly generated ruins, ramps, or something, so people want to play that way? You can complete every objective. Yeah, definitely. We're like constantly like aiming to make the off-road more. It's like it's a battle between two, because Then you have like, okay, the path isn't interesting because people want to go off-road way too often. Okay, the off-road isn't interesting anymore because we made the path way more interesting. So these two are actually competing for, it's like you have two kids and they're twins and they're like competing for attention. So then this one and then this one.
so
like that. So it's definitely a balance. So we're definitely like gonna keep fleshing these things out.
Yeah. And because we have the 3 teams, we clearly have to make sure that we represent all 3 styles of play in the game, right?
Definitely.
All right, I did some bails, so I lost some reputation, but I think I'm still good. So it's time for the boss jump. All right,
Okay.
let's get ready. I have 1 health, so I have 2 attempts, basically.
Okay, that's
I got
okay.
last stand, so
Yeah, true. Okay. Gary.
shall I show the boss jump?
Yeah, and then maybe you
Wait for a
checkpoint. Like, gotta catch a train, yo.
Gotta catch the train. Oh, the path up there already looks tricky.
Balls jump.
Look at the hay bales in the
Yeah,
distance.
the hay bales are. Okay, we're getting there.
All right, boss jump time.
Oh,
Oh shit, guys.
Nice camera.
Nice cameras.
Hey, Rasco.
All right, so yeah.
Bet he fucks it up. Okay, bets. Like, get your bets here. Get your bets here. $10. Who bets $5?
Why? Can you click on the? Yeah. The
The controller died.
No, really?
Why? Why?
Wait, let me retry.
So finally we get the Rage Quit quality stream.
This is
there
what
it
we were
is.
waiting for, fellas.
There it is. There it is.
Can you click on it again?
On the.
I click on the game. Now I disconnect and I reconnect the controller.
There it is.
Oh, don't make me do the boss jump on keyboard.
Yeah.
It's not working. All right, let's get the keyboard out. Let's get the keyboard out,
so we get an
fellas.
extra boss jump.
Whoa.
Okay.
I would like to show you these arrow keys, and they are very big and useful. This is gonna be good, guys. Wait, so how did this work again?
Is it really
Yeah, no. Before it used to like
weird?
reconnect, but yeah, whatever.
Is it connected to another PC maybe now?
Oh, we're doing another giveaway.
Yeah, let's wait
Nice.
for the giveaway maybe.
Yeah, we'll just okay. So the giveaway #Hank in the chat right now. Make sure you follow Rage Quit on Twitch. Make sure you follow. Yeah, you can, but it's the really shitty connector, so it might not work. So #Hank. So while Rosie is running up trying to fix the controller input, and hope that I don't have to do the boss jump on keyboard. #Hank. Follow Rage Quit, follow Normal Robots, and then you can win a free copy of Action Hank, which if you're into like speedrunning, momentum-based games like Trials or Sonic, or then this might get you going for a while as you're waiting for the beta. I mean, some people played it for more than 500 hours, so apparently there's enough to do in there. I'm not getting any input yet.
Really?
No. I'll just do it on the keyboard. Hey, no worries. And then we'll fix it.
But the thing was turned off, the Xbox.
Yeah, the Xbox
Receiver turned itself
yeah,
off.
it's a shitty receiver. We can just grab another receiver.
Yep.
Oh, well, I'll just do this on keyboard.
It's an extra level for the boss jump, I guess.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Keyboard.
500 hours. Yeah, that's for casuals, right?
Yeah.
All right, fellas, here we go. I'm going to show you how to play this. So
You almost crashed.
Wow, this is terrible.
Okay, keyboard boss jump. Let's
Okay,
have at it.
so also try to get my fingers on the keys.
Oh wow.
Wait, yo. Well, luckily I have actually practiced on the keyboard, so I know how to play
Oh,
it.
extra props if
It's
he makes
just
it. But
hard.
It's really hard.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm not sure if he's even gonna make it.
Nice.
He's okay. Gets
Clean
this.
landing.
Can you do the attack mode now? Okay. This is
Well, I can hold
interesting.
shift.
Wait
so-
for the. Okay, the train looks like it's almost there.
Ooh, nice.
Let's,
Yeah, just
catch
waiting.
the train. We're
We just
catching
gotta
the
make
train.
sure that we catch the
Are
train.
you guys
know.
ready for this? Are you guys ready? Let's go. Have at
Oh
it.
shit!
Okay.
Nice. Oh, nice!
Over the train.
Oh no way, dude! No fucking way!
What happened?
There was a fence in front of the finish line.
Did he crash over a fence?
No way! What the hell was that, man?
That's procedural for you.
Oh god! Oh, that was terrible.
Jeez.
Yeah, please someone clip that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I was so glad that I made it.
So, this is
Alright, I'll do it again.
okay. Last stand.
Last stand.
Okay, there's a train.
Oh, there's a train. Okay,
Okay,
let's
come on,
catch
come
the
on,
train.
come on,
Let's
come on,
catch the
come on.
train.
Okay, you can do it.
Yeah, it should be possible.
Nice.
Yeah.
now you got
Okay,
it. Watch out for the fence. Oh, there it is.
There's the fucker.
There it is. That one got you.
Oh. Alright. Well, that was hectic. Alright, so I believe it's generating the forest now, but we will not be showing the forest today. So you can take a quick peek at these beautiful screenshots.
While I go to the full screen camera.
Well, I'll just exit it right here. Oh, what's that? Wow, that's interesting.
Okay,
Alright.
that's different.
End session. So I got new gear because I went to a newer level, right? So now I'm like enemy novice, still a novice rider.
Yep.
But I unlocked some new gear. So
New bike
a
as
new
well.
bike as well. That's nice. There's no inputs to switch tabs on keyboard.
You can click with
Oh
the
yeah,
mouse.
click it. Yeah, it works with the mouse. You click
The legs?
the legs. Yeah, nice.
Which one?
Get some nice. Just what do you
Nice
like?
legs.
You're Mr. Enemy. Yeah, nice.
There you go.
So I'm slowly grabbing my whole like gear outfit together. Can't wait to unlock a nice helmet because this one is a bit blank.
The white.
So yeah, that's pretty
That's
much
the first sneak peek I guess we were planning to show.
yeah.
And it got more enjoyable than I expected with the
Yeah,
last
man,
boss.
it was really a lot of fun actually. I mean,
Okay.
just imagine, right? Like, because now we're just starting off with this account. It just has 8,000 rep. We wanted to show you like what it's like to sort of, you know, get your first rep and pick your team and stuff. But when I go to the leaderboards, let's see, let's check like on the leaderboards. Oh, I can't switch leaderboards. Are you kidding me? Can you click on global?
No.
Oh no! way.
Nice.
There's no controller for it.
Probably.
Whoa! I pressed the button.
Press the button.
Yeah,
there you go.
So there it works. Okay, sorry guys. Here it works. So you can see there's already some rivalry going on the leaderboards, and friend Rosie up here is at the top right now with 150,000 rep. But that also means that every bale will cost you 1,500 rep.
Yeah.
And when you get wrecked, when you die,
7,500.
yeah. So you like when you play a run and you don't make it to the end, you basically lose like 10.
I've been screaming a lot at the office while everyone's like, jeez.
So like losing 10% every time you fail is pretty serious, right? So it becomes a lot more hectic once you start getting into like the 100,000 areas. Then you're like really holding your breath when you're doing the boss jump. You're like, please make it to the other side. So we hope to in some future stream also show you like with a bit more like progressed account to show you sort of the dangers that you're facing.
Jota Senpai is now going downhill with his mates.
Really?
Great ride, dude.
Nice, man,
super
enjoy.
cool.
So I think also somebody asked us if we actually ride mountain bikes. So we're Dutch, which means we ride bikes.
Oh, we have mountain bike, but we don't have hills, so we can't do downhill mountain
we
bike.
we don't have mountains. We barely have hills
Yeah.
in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't really like I ride my bike to work every day, but that's just like a city bike.
It's different.
So that's different. So
I've been seeing him trying to pop wheelies on his city bike, which is like this really fancy, like middle class bike, and
like a nice grandma bike.
So got another question from Jelle Bebe. If you have
turn up the music.
Yeah, I do.
We have some background.
Boom. So if you have completed a level, can you play it again only without losing reputation, like the starting area? Not as it is now. We think it's really cool to if you can like actually like get every seed. It might be that the seeds lose its value because it's really cool. Like, oh, I just had this one, but I can never play it. Like, it's really cool. But it's also really fun to go like do highlands or forest and not lose any reputation because you just want to like go at it. So we're thinking about doing a guest account. Like if you want to show a friend and he has to like try it, and you have like insane reputation, and you see him bailing, and each time he falls it hurts because he's like losing it. So we're trying to do like a guest or a practice account in which you can just like mess around with everything probably.
Something like that, at least something to, or like if you want to try out a new strategy or something, it kind of sucks if you always have to go all in, right?
Yeah.
So
it's nice to actually,
but it's definitely the main point of the game is for there to be consequences. So we definitely want that to be the main way to play the game.
Yeah, that's the legit way to play.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, we totally have a subreddit. I think it's just /Descenders. Yeah, there it is.
Guest account is a really cool idea for drunk gaming.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, I think it's also important if you can sort of play the game a bit less serious, but then you can also not gain anything, right? So it's we're still figuring out these things because this like long-term progress requires a lot of content for it to work, right? So we're still trying to actually get to that point ourselves and see what the game feels like when you have that much reputation, or like what happens when you have like 1 million reputation. Like how does the game play? Because we noticed that the game really changes once. Earlier on it's really about not falling, like not losing health and not dying.
Yeah, early on the health is the main thing you're paying attention to, but later on it's definitely the score. Like every bail hurts so much, it's like you're dying from inside. It's like
you just don't want to bail at all. Really. Yeah.
So it's definitely like it's definitely like a long-term like progression as well. Like at first, like okay, I want to like finish Highlands, and then I want to like get to the shortcut of the forest, so I can start on the forest, right? And then later on, you're gonna like try to progress even into the more different, like the dangerous environments as well. So nice, Pride.
Nice.
So yeah, there's definitely a change in progression, and it's definitely like different.
That's also the sort of organic difficulty we talked about earlier.
True.
Like as a beginning player, it's just about like, let's see how far I can get without dying. Like let's try to finish one level, and then it's like, oh, let's try to finish a couple of levels, and then it's like, let's see if I can make it to the boss jump, and then let's finish the actual boss jump and not get fucked over by a little fence.
Yeah, the fence.
So and then you try to unlock like maybe the shortcut to the next world, and then you can practice the next world. So it's a bit like you practice the chunks individually, and then you try to get to the end, and then you try to do from start to finish. And then obviously we want to, like, you know, you saw the world map, right? Like you can choose levels and you can choose your way towards the boss, but we want to do much more with it because it's really like screaming for interesting variations where, you know, the levels that you choose have influence on the way the game progresses. So, I mean, just to name an example, like if you keep picking the steeper levels, then the levels that are coming ahead are also like more steeper, or they react. So there's more like a deeper choice, right, to be made. But that's still stuff we're figuring out. I guess we're really trying to just let the game tell us what works. So we just build something and we play it and we see if it works.
Yeah.
And it's alright. If it doesn't work, then that's okay. That's okay. So it's really, we're trying to do this sort of evolutionary design type of thing. So we just, I mean, the sort of procedural generated levels were also not the original idea of this game. If we go way back, even before the prototype, but it just sort of happened because we were just building tools to generate, like to help us build the levels, because to build them by hand is all the work. And then we got so many tools that it's just like, we can actually do this at runtime. We can generate a level at runtime. And it's like, wow, how cool would that be actually? So that's just how the design evolves, right? And that's just part of it. So in the end, it's all about just trying stuff. Nothing is set in stone. We just try stuff, and we see what the game tells us that works. And obviously, we have time constraints, or more like money constraints.
Yeah.
So we have like we're constrained by money, obviously, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah. So we got a few questions. Where can I sign up for the alpha to report bugs? That's like discord.gg/descenders. Are there any caves, winter levels? Caves is really hard because the terrain is built with height maps and it's procedural. Winter levels,
Stay tuned.
yeah, stay tuned, I guess. We got you covered. Give please Steam key. That's impossible because we don't have the beta yet. Where do babies come from?
So if a man and a woman like each other very
No, that's like PG-3, man. Come on.
Hey, I heard the controller do a rumble actually. Can you?
Oh, it worked!
Oh, the controller magically started working again.
And it turned itself
stopped.
off.
No way. Now turn it on again? Now it's probably not working anymore. Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. So,
Is there a free ride mode so you can just chill without losing? Well, that's what we said with the guest account. So
like guest session?
Yeah, a guest session where like you can show it to a friend or you can do a free ride yourself, so you can just like chill.
Yeah. It's probably a bit annoying if you always have to go all in. So, but we definitely want to make sure that that's the default way of playing the game. Yeah. So, if you really want to, you can play without consequences, but then you also not gain anything because that's what the game is really about.
Yeah. True. There needs to be a Hank helmet in the game. Got you covered. Better be some Action Hank Easter eggs in there.
Way ahead of you. Way ahead of you.
Okay, that's so cool. Minimap HUD will be available. Not sure. What's a minimap? Like just where
like
you
just
go.
have a little track preview in the corner of your screen. You see the.
Oh yeah, but maybe.
Yeah,
definitely. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Okay, we're gonna turn the stream off. Well, thank you, Booze Gamer, for this lovely question. Bye, guys. So yeah, we're gonna turn it off, right? Okay, see ya. Which one is it?
Now you're screwing up, dude.
This one. Ah, this one.
Now we're in the snack bar again.
Okay, we're back. I tried turning it off and on. Still the same game. Sorry.
I'll leave this here.
Would be nice if any little stones would be on the track. It's a tricky thing because it's nice to dodge things on the track, but on the other hand, you can feel very
Fucked over.
Yeah, PG-3, right? Fucked over by the little stones.
Little stones on the track.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're talking more about like rock gardens, right? Where you just like you're trying to go over these rock gardens. Potentially, yeah. It's hard because there's a couple of things about mountain biking which are very fun in the real world, but don't really translate well to a video game. Like you have these pump tracks, for example, in the real world, and they're just like that sounded like a no-brainer, and then we put them in the game, and it just doesn't work. You're just like flying off, and you just
it's way more fun.
There's so much subtlety to it.
Yeah, to yourself. Yeah.
You can almost not translate it to like a video game control scheme where you can actually feel what's going on.
Yeah, true.
Because you don't feel the actual impact unless we build some new technology to do that. Like a suit that you wear
every time
that
like
hits you when you...
Every time you land on like the pole on the bike and like your ball's gonna hurt.
It's like,
shit, this fucking technology by rage quit.
you get electric shocks to your testicles every time you fall.
Yeah, sure.
Holy shit, that's like a game with real consequences, right? Oh no, I see where this is going.
What language are you guys using for the code?
It's a C#. It's all made in Unity. So it's basically all C#.
Ball crushing device income. Controller rumble on impact, or is that already a thing?
Yeah, it's already in
there.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, totally.
Will it have VR support? If you're willing to puke all day, it will.
Yeah, like if you want to go like this, then
and then VR, and then
this in VR, totally. And then doing backflips like this. Hey, double backflip, fellas.
Hey, crash, fellas. So. But I do want to check it out, see what happens if I put on the thing.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
And
actually.
We're gonna film it, and I'm gonna puke.
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, I'd love to. How about some online downhill races, and there are some really tech tracks with some North Shore. Let's go
shore bridges. We got you covered.
North Shore. So.
Yeah, I think that's the same.
Okay, cool.
Concept. Yeah.
Well, I think that the tech tracks are more like a force kind of thing. As I said, Highlands is more like slope style. Force is more like shore bridges,
dodging
the
stuff,
roller coasters, all that stuff.
Yeah, just like
And online downhiller, we'd love to like in the later on, we'd love to implement like maybe a daily challenge where everyone can play the same seed, or we can do tournaments or all that. But that's all future stuff, so no promises on that. But I'd love to implement it. There's so many possibilities.
One thing I'd also like to say, like one thing we are definitely considering, or one thing we think would be great, is the ability to spectate each other, because we feel like, I mean, it's cool to play together, but there's something really cool about watching each other play the game because of the risks that you're taking. So what you see in a lot of these extreme sports is that it's about taking turns, right? When there's a couple of people skating at a half pipe, you sort of take turns because there's not space for everyone to go at the same time. And it's really cool because when it's your turn, you know other people are sort of cheering for you, they're watching you, it's your moment to shine, basically.
It's cool, it's scary.
And it's scary, right? And it's cool to watch someone else do their best and risk it all. So we want to make sure that you can watch each other play the game. And obviously Twitch is also a way to watch each other. But we'd love there to be a way in the game to watch each other. So you can see like, oh, this like pro player is now like, is doing a fucking sick run. And then you can
tune in.
You can click and then you can tune in and then you can watch him and then you can learn. You can sort of watch him from all kinds of camera angles and maybe get some footage of him. Because that's like, you know, showing off what you can do is what's like extreme sports is about, right? So that will be a very important part in the game as well.
Replays, definitely.
Replays,
definitely.
Yeah,
like you can like if you have like your best session on there, then you can see the replays, see a guy like nailing all the stuff. Really cool. North Shore as in ladder drops, wall rides and stuff. Yeah, there's definitely more technical stuff coming in the later levels, but to introduce them in the first environment might be a bit too tricky for like beginner players.
Yeah, exactly.
So later on, there's definitely all that got you covered. How much will the Descenders cost? $60.
$60.
No, we're not a AAA studio, so the price will reflect like the quality the time we put in our game. So we can ask for a AAA price, but it's not gonna be a cash grab. $5 on Steam, right? So
it will be somewhere between $0 and $60, I think.
Yeah, but probably lower than $60.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's in terms of price, it's sort of like small studio, right?
So Crash of the Week, Trick of the Week sounds like a really cool thing.
Yeah,
I like that idea, Diesel.
That's actually really cool. I think it's great if we can get everything that the community is doing and really sort of get everyone involved and share their stuff, and then, you know, just promote all the cool tricks that people are pulling off.
Yep.
Oh, I was watching the screen and then I missed the ramp.
Nice. So I feel like most of the questions are covered. Like we get like a lot of repetition right now. Mm-hmm. So if you have a question and it's not answered yet, feel free to go to the discord.gg/descenders, and we'd love to like ask or answer all your questions
we're always around
as much as we can. So right now there's no keys or a beta available, but it will be pleasantly soon. And I think we can slowly wrap this one up, right? We'll be back later on, not today, but like in a few weeks, with maybe some more stuff.
I think it's cool. I really enjoy showing the game. And I think Mike will also be doing some streams as well.
Team events like Enemy vs Kinetic, definitely like much stuff about the teams that we still have.
Man, we got so many crazy ideas about tournaments and like show-offs and competitions, and
watch others riding on the same track will be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome. So we might.
That would be awesome.
So as you like, as all these questions show, there's loads of stuff we can do with the game. So which is also a reason why we're considering early access. Yeah,
I mean, I think it's just great to get all the inputs from everyone. yeah, I would just, I don't know, just get as much feedback as we can. And the thing is, we've been working on this game for a good year now, so we've been having a million ideas as well, right?
True.
So we're just sort of gotta see how we can make a proper financial plan to be able to build as much cool stuff as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
But unfortunately, we're also sort of still humans. Unlike Mike, who's oh no, he's not a robot.
No, he's no more robot.
Oh no, he's a robot no more.
Yeah.
But no, so I mean, in the end, we always have to. Unfortunately, we can't do everything, right? So I hope you can understand that if you have a cool idea, we might not be able to build it.
We're just a small team, right?
Yeah, but if we were capable, then we would love to implement every idea that you guys were talking about, right?
True.
So,
every good idea that is.
every good idea.
Yeah.
We don't like shit ideas.
So, guys and girls and everyone, thanks for watching. It's been a blast showing like these first few insights into the senators. Like, it was really good, nice turnout as well.
Yeah,
it's like a lot of
it's
people, really good
crazy.
questions, really good like proposals, like discussions, feedback, all that. So yeah, for me it's been a blast. So I guess for you as well.
I had a lot of fun actually. I was not happy when I crashed into that little fence right after the boss jump.
I won't fix that.
But
I loved it.
it was quite fun actually.
I loved it.
So yeah, definitely check out the Discord. Mike, if you can drop another link to the Discord in the chat, that would be great.
Do this last jump.
What?
Yeah, I guess the one you're going for.
What,
now.
this one that I'm doing now?
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, let's do it. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Okay, continue. Last one. Let's jump, guys. Let's jump. Let's jump. Will you make it?
No, come on, don't put me on the spot like that.
Doing it.
Nice.
Ah.
Alright,
Thanks, guys.
that's it.
That's
so,
it for today.
Join us on Discord. Sign up for the beta. Pleasantly soon. I think like once we are certain that we can get it, can get all the major stuff fixed, then we will let you know about sort of a date range that we'll do. So that shouldn't take too long. Hopefully
before the end of the year.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just imagine if we don't make that. No,
we can do
terrible.
that. No, we can do
that.
that.
We'll make. Yeah, we'll make that. So, and I mean, thanks so much for all the positive comments. It's really mind blowing.
Thanks for being around, guys.
So, like every single person who's like, "Oh, I really like it. I think it's really cool." Like, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And everyone who says they don't like the way it looks, we appreciate that too. So if you think it looks shit or if you think it controls like shit, please let us know too, because we're open to feedback, right?
And just tell us why, right?
Yeah, if you have a reason, like if you can explain why you don't like a certain thing or why something should be done, we're always open for feedback, right? So
definitely.
Thank you for every kind of response that you give.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
All right. And then
so that's it.
That's it, I guess. So see you guys soon.
Pleasantly soon.
See you guys pleasantly
soon, but earlier than the beta.
All right.
Bye, guys.